Our camera lens trained on one man. Top scorer in the Champions League. Can he add to his total? Hello, wherever you happen to be. This is the scene here at the Donbass Arena in Donetsk. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to. It is Shakhtar Donetsk facing Real Madrid.
Well, I can't wait for this one, Derek. We've got a crackling atmosphere, two good teams and a perfect pitch. Let's hope we get a top-class game. It should be.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And the main goal-scoring threat provided today by Karim Benzema. And threading it forward. Could go ahead. Terrific save.
Well, that's a top-class save. He read it so well.
Playing it in. No-nonsense clearance. Carvajal. On the ball, Rüdiger. Outrageously skillful. Good technique displayed. Must take the lead here. And that goes down as a very disappointing attempt.
Well, the keeper can't believe his luck. That's a really poor effort.
But as we look at the group table, you have to say it's a slight surprise to see Leipzig performing as well as they have been against tough teams in the section.
Well, I'm surprised how poor they've been. I fully expected them to go through, if not top this group. They need to get a result today, that's for sure.
Carvajal. Carvajal. And the flag is up for offside. Error in judgment, you might say.
Oh, he's got to let that run. He must have known he was in an offside position.
Vinicius Junior. And a very good challenge. Lassina Traoré. Karim Benzema. Carvajal. And a goal kick it'll be. Too much height on the shot. And they need to get tighter here, but quick thinking defensively. Traoré. Nicely timed tackle. Aurélien Tchouameni. Well, they might be onto something. And it was a great chance for 1-0.
Well, that should have been the opener, shouldn't it? What a chance that was.
Vinicius. To jump in front. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is. And it doesn't come as a huge surprise. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Karim Benzema. Here's Vinicius Junior. Can he put it away? Oh, it's gone in, would you believe? And that is going to be classified as an own goal. Well, an own goal that has left them trailing and flailing. Regained possession. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
Well, possibilities inside the box. Mendy, wonderful chance, and it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. So the action continues, and Real very much bossing the proceedings. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. And the ball's gone. And great work to confuse the defender. Marian Shved. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Being pressed and pressed high. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. Vinicius. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Stepanenko. Not the pass he had in mind. Modric.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly dominated the ball, as you can see, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Yes, who knows, maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Can he take the chance? Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Vinicius Junior. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Benzema. Great opportunity. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
And fired over by Kroos. Well, not the best clearance. Vinicius. Here's Kroos. Take it away. Traore. Andriy Totovitsky. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Totovitsky. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. So a personnel change then. Well, not troubling the goalkeeper at all there.
And from that sort of distance, you should be troubling the goalkeeper. Technique let him down there.
Shot attempted, and the keeper's hand does the trick. 20 minutes to go in this one. And space for them here on the flank. Look at Modric. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. And they will make the change now. And good pressure high up the pitch. Stepanenko. Well, far from the ideal pass. Oh, fancy footwork. A really top-notch piece of defending. Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Good-looking sequence. And Benzema! Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Benzema. Oh, surely. Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Perfect challenge. Good use of advantage by the referee. Oh, the threat is there. And reading it absolutely superbly. Carvajal. Modric. On to Benzema. Oh, terrific pass. Well, hit with power, but shame about the placement. Alexander Zubkov. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game.
The group stages are winding down, but knockout football is still...
And a very good evening to you on what is a soggy night here at the Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to as Real Madrid try to confirm their place in the knockout phase. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Shakhtar Donetsk.
Well, thanks, Derek. This should be a good game because Real have played some great football so far. More of the same.
He must finish! Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Ferland Mendy plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Luka Modric plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker today is Karim Benzema. Really closing him down here. Well, looking at the table, it might be a celebratory occasion for the home fans.
Oh, Derek, can he finish it here?
An early goal! It is the ideal opening.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Promising pass. Good-looking sequence. Opportunity. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. He's in behind. That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Well, the short corner routine. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. Bogdan Mikhailichenko. Well, brilliant work to keep that one in play. A fine block. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Lassina Traore. The ball with Luka Modric. Benzema. This is Kroos. Toni Kroos, full of ideas on the passing front. Simple save, really. Kroos. The ball back with Real now. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming. And the match back in business. Real Madrid with the advantage. Kroos. Can he finish this? And there it is. But hang on, the flag has gone up and it's not going to count.
Well, it was a close call, but he is just offside. Good finish, mind you.
Stepanenko. And that's great work to keep it in play. Well, spot on with that challenge. Oh, he's through here. Can he find the net? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Traore. Nicely timed tackle. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, no problems defensively. It's looking promising. Benzema! In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Not out of the woods yet. Well, plenty of power there, but in fairness, should have made the keeper work. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Modric. A glorious chance. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the main thing is they're currently on course to put... And off and running again after a dizzying first-half performance by Real. Will we see more of the same in the second? And he might be through here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, just watch this again. Toni Kroos's pass is inch perfect, and Benzema finishes it with so much quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Not much time to make up his mind. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Oh, big opportunity! And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick! Absolutely unplayable today! What a performance! Well, they couldn't keep it. Benzema, and teammates around him. Can he put it away? Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. Showing a real will to win the ball.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly dominated the ball, as you can see. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
A lot to look forward to on the Champions League group stage front here on EA TV Live. It's Real Madrid against RB Leipzig.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Benzema. Luka Modric. Here's Vinicius Junior in position. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here. Andriy Todovitsky. Marian Shved. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Plenty of support here. But nothing comes of it. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Rudiger. The ball with Luka Modric. Luka Modric. Mendy. Vinicius. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him. And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Nvdia. He's won the ball. Vinicius Junior. Can he find the angle? But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, the seconds are ticking away, and the home side in control. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Benzema, can he remain calm? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and this is Benzema at his best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. It's a brilliant goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Well, they have the ball once more. Promising sequence. And providing width. Modric. The supporters want to see him have a go. And it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
Shved. Well read to win possession back. Luka Modric. Luka Modric. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Oh, he's through here. And there is the goal. He's found the net. Joy unconfined. The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here. And they're in a pretty comfortable position because not only have they put...